Alright, welcome back to the Banner Saga. It's been a while. I don't know where we are. Don't quite remember. So I'm going to have to take a look at the heroes here. And I'm still finishing up dinner. Alright, I'm with the group in this town where I got jumped. Hey Dale, how's it going? You're not just first, I think you're practically negative. I think you're in there before me. I've only got 4 renown. Here's a level 5 object I've got. Plus 3 strikes! Woo! I've got one dude who's level 5 and it's Ivan. So I'm piss poor broke. Oh. This guy, Onif, he just hasn't worked for me. Not at all. He's been like 3 or 4 fights. He's still level 1. Not getting any kills and dies right away. I've got great morale. I don't remember what's going on. Take a look at the map. Gosh, I really don't even remember. This is, I just thought about this. This is kind of a big story deep game. But it doesn't have a journal to help you with, to tell you what was going on. Pretty sure I've ran into the other group. So finally, like, the two stories are kind of combining. Arma 3. Wow, are you actually playing Arma 3, or are you playing one of the mods to Arma 3? One of those full conversion mods. Do I have injured heroes? No. So what I must have done last time was healed up and bought stuff and then been like, okay, I'm ready to go. And I'll just go next time I start. I just don't remember the story. So, leave it is. Rook, wait, please. Ivan begs. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving, as though he'd be giving up on Juno. Dude, I can't afford to just eat up my supplies waiting. Modded, of course. I'm going to say I'm sure she'll catch up with us. Ivan looks out across the lake with a 1,000-mile stare. He says nothing. We've got problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get stuck. Or we could just go around the whole thing, but no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? Well, at this point, I could have asked for waiting a bit longer, but apparently that's not going to be an option. Not paying these locals. I don't trust these guys. Not one bit. I guess we're going to detour around the flooding. That's going to eat up our resources, but... You leave Silgar home and start to feel your way around the flooded area, which has washed out the road completely. You continue far into wooded area, which slows you down even further. Already committed, you hope you didn't make a grave mistake. Yeah, no kidding. You leave Silgarholm in a hurry, hoping to outpace the dredge that might be close behind. As you continue further south, you first hit overgrowth, and then forest, before finding land that is dry enough to follow back around. By the time you circumvented the mud, you've lost a lot of time, and hope it doesn't haunt you later. Minus 24 supplies. Yeah, that's nice. So that was 4 days of food I just lost right there. Plus 5 right now, leaving me at 1 shy of leveling somebody who is level 2. So while we've been doing Optimus's Last of Us, we've had a few hosts, and we've had a follow here and there. We had that follow from McAreeps. I think that was actually offline entirely. We've had that one from Captain Wardy. That's the 2. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. I'm gonna be a bad person. I'll inform them about the coming dredge. I'm guessing you have no idea that the dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need the supplies more than ever. Without a glance, the attack begins. Oh. I should have just threatened him. This fight seems to be going okay. And it's human, so I don't want to involve Alette. So let's just make sure. What's your item? A level 2 item that says plus 15 dodge strength attacks. That's really nice. Your item is a level 3 item, so that's good. Nid has a level 2 item that chops off armor. Egil has a level 1 that adds 1 to break. Is there something that's level 2 that he could use instead? Or another level 1? This is dodge strength attacks. This is plus 1 armor. Kind of like the idea of him being able to be... yeah. So Ivan doesn't have a level 5 thing. He has a level 1 thing that's plus 1 armor, plus 1 strength, plus 1 will. Okay. So he could have any of these items up here. 20% dodge strength attacks. That's awesome. Wait. He's got a 15% dodge strength attacks. Okay, well then he's gonna have that one. So let's go back to considering what Ivan's gonna take. So Ivan could take a 15% dodge strength attack. Plus 1 strength resist, which I think just means that it's absolutely going to reduce all damage by 1. A complex wooden pattern. Okay, this is 1 will per turn plus 3 will. He's never run out of will yet. And plus 3 strength. Blah, blah, blah. So from unit to hit. So it doesn't... So this is the only thing that does... Yeah, so his strength is already probably good enough to do most of what I want him to do. So the plus 3 is not going to be helpful. So I'm kind of liking the idea of him using the dodge thing. Now Kumir is level 2. He has one of these plus 1 armors. That's pretty good. Oh, but he could do a Let's Bracelet. yeah, we'll take the armor and the strength and the will. That's clearly the better choice there. Okay, ready for battle. Oh, Dale, have you watched any of this game while I've been playing it? Oh, this doesn't look like a terribly bad fight. It's got 2 archers. Oh, we got the same number of people for once. Yeah. Let's just wait right here. I'm gonna have a lot of my guys just pause. Boom! Alright, let's get Nid's. Oh, this is Nid! Oh, this is the long shot. Let's reduce his armor to nothing, practically. We'll reduce this guy's armor. Oh man, that was quite an armor hit, dude. That was impressive. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix that armor right now. No, move. Right here. So what are you doing what are you doing when you're working on it? Are you like, oh wow, I couldn't see that. Alright, I'm gonna try to give kills to other people, even though that might... let's just... Yep, I could have attacked that guy, but I chose not to. Gunnulf, like, can we tell what level my folks are from here? I really can't. I have to kind of just remember. He's level 3. He's level 3, so he could deal with an attack. He could deal with a kill. He's actually probably even waiting for a level. Oh, it was her first kill. Ah, the sneaky one. Ow! These guys are not lining up. Ooh, dear. He's gonna fall. I need to, max out his armor again. Bug fixes, oh. Ouch. Oh, he's gonna fall now too, jeez. Well then. Oh, that's a good one. We'll just knock you out, thank you very much. And he's knocked out. But that gives an excellent Tempest attack. Take his armor down. Oh! He's coming for her then. That is not gonna help you, dude. Oh, that's not gonna do much damage, is it? Yeah, it dealt 2 damage. No! Dude! That is just too bad. She's down. Actually, I could wait. Okay, if she's got 7 attack, she can't quite. Okay, so I just need to bring her armor down, and Nid can get the kill. Oh no, she can't get the kill. She's out of her range? Really? Ah. Oh, I guess I'll just have to long range it then. Not a problem. Can't believe 2 dudes went down. I'm kind of surprised. Well, at least people can level now, or one person can level. I didn't get their supplies from that? You gotta be kidding me. What was the point? I'm risking supplies to fight them, and then I don't get any... Sometimes this game does unintuitive things to me. As you're about to head off to sleep for the night, Onuf pulls you aside. I have a couple concerns I wanted to speak to you about, he says, in private. You find a quiet place to talk. What's on your mind? How well do you know the people traveling with us? How many strangers are in the caravan now? We have picked up quite a few. I've been watching folks since I joined you. Your companions from Skoger, they're loyal. I mean, it seems pretty clear that they'd die to protect you. I suppose I'd do the same. What about the Varl? You don't even know half those warriors. You're telling me they have no problems following a man's orders now? After everything that happened at Einertoft? I trust Ivor to handle it. He's fearless, I'll give you that. But look at him, he's run ragged. He can't be there all the time. What happens the first time the Varl don't want you to do what you tell them? If Kumar gave the world, I guarantee at least half would follow. Let's be honest, they could take this caravan by force at any time, if they wanted to. I'm wondering what he's suggesting, more to know what's going on in his mind than that I agree with him. I suggest growing some balls instead of hoping it all works out, Rook. They're not the biggest problem, though. There's a mender with us. A mender who pulls lightning out of the sky and tells us what to do and where to go. Myself, I think we lucked out when his mentor didn't show up in Sigerholm. Ivan's just the apprentice? What in the depth is his master capable of? Think about it, Rook. What do you really know about Ivan? I heard they were found practically dead in the middle of nowhere when the dredge started showing up. Then an enormous serpent shows up in Einertoft after tearing the world in half, takes one look at Ivan and bolts. Suddenly they need our help instead of the Mender Council? How does that make any damn sense? You might be distorting what happened, or Ivan might be. I'm grateful for what you've done to get us this far, Rook. But it's always been about trust. I think it's time to part ways, so to speak. Nothing personal. Good, get lost. Suddenly you gasp for air when you look down. Onif is holding a knife buried deep in your ribs. What the heck? Your vision blurs and blood fills your sight. You gasp again. There's a bird whistle, and the camp becomes a blur of motion. Onif's fighters from Frostfeller leap into action, cutting people down. Oh my gosh. As Odolef turns to fire on the men, Onif runs her through and pulls the blade from her back without even breaking his stride. She drops like a sack of flour. In one clean motion, his blade then takes Egil in the throat before the boy can grab his shield. Onif strains straight for Alette, who freezes in unbridled terror. You rise to your feet through the pain. Egil and Odolef are dead. Somehow you find the strength to cleave the nearest traitor in two, but you can't find the breath to shout. You think your lung might be punctured. Onif clutches Alette's wrists amongst the commotion, tosses her bow aside, and pulls her deep into the woods. Her eyes meet yours across the campsite. No, her lips say, but you can't hear the words. A dozen men appear between you as Ivor steps into view as fearsome as you've ever seen him. And then this game goes and kills favorite characters. I'm about pissed off with this game. Let's be honest. I'll be honest. Oh, look at Ivor's new picture. Oh. Shows him still having an eye here. Oh, no, he's missing an arm. Yeah, it's right here. This unit has points available? Why? And this is everybody. Who to level? Nid's not ready to level. She has 2 out of 5 kills to get to level 3. I'm going to need 17 to promote him. Or 15, yeah. All but 2 of my... Kumir, I just don't know about Kumir. He's not terribly helpful, honestly. That's not what I meant. But it'll use less of my... whatchamacallit. Improve his ability. Yes, I'll promote him. But it's all going into... I'm not worried about his abilities, per se. I am about done with this game. Like, I think, I'm at this point, I'm thinking I might enjoy watching it more than playing it. That's a really interesting thing. Why are character deaths in this game bothering me more than character deaths in other games? Like, let's take a look at XCOM. Like, I mean, I've played XCOM 2. I've tried playing it 9 times, and I've failed every single time. I've lost plenty of characters, even ones I've named after my wife. And I'm not, high level ones. I'm not nearly upset by it as I am with characters in this game. Maybe because it's more story based. Just trying to think about that. I'm also thinking about how much do I want to continue this. Man, that's bad when the game's like, oh, I don't know if I care. And if I was to play it, I would want to play it. If I was to walk away from this game and come back months from now, I would want to play it from the beginning at the same time because I wouldn't remember enough. But at the same time, there's no way that I want to continue. Like, what happens if I never included ONF? Because, all right, well, let's play this battle. Man, I'm thinking I might, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tweet out that I'm going to be playing XCOM 2. Because, meh. Alright, let me get my phone. I didn't leave it. I didn't bring it over here. I might want to find out how far from the end of the game I am. Looks like it fell underneath the bed. Alright. Here we are. It's not that bad. Let me close this bathroom door over here. I hear them coming up to give the little man a bath. I'm going to take the pillow out of my seat. My tush is not that tired of the seat. Alrighty. Let's tweet this out. Oh, what's this? Oh, more thanks coming back from another tweet that I'm tagged on, so I get tagged like by all the people saying thanks. Hey, good night, buddy. Alright, XCOM 2 attempt number 10 coming in coming in 5 to 10 minutes. Screw Banner Saga. And I'll tag a few folks. No, New Bamber. That's it, New Bamber. And Moose. Can you hear that laughter behind me? Jeez. My tweets. Yep. Just checking to see if the one that came from the dashboard did make it to Twitter, which is what's supposed to happen. And I'll ask someone else where, like, how far along the game I am. One of these. Alright, he's actually going to go right here by himself. Maybe not by himself. Alright, and this is the guy who's going to attack several times. Doing 1-1 each time. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to have to move a little bit. Just a little bit. Or should we get rid of your... Let's get rid of your ability to do damage first. And Tempest. Screw you. This is Nid, Bird of Prey, doesn't quite hit anybody yet. So she just needs to move a little bit. Move. Bird of Prey. She only dealt 1 damage. Oh, he's a shield wall dude. Alright, let's do some mending. No, definitely no need to max that. Oh! Holy crap! Battering ram. Knock the target back through multiple tiles doing armor break. No, we don't need to do armor break on this guy. We just need to kill him. So who's next? He's next. And then that guy. Okay. She's gonna run away, attack. Alright, he needs to be healed. Well, he could be healed. Or I could do some lightning damage over here. I'll heal him. Max armor. Let's forge ahead this guy. So he can go again. Dodge! Dodge! It's just 2 damage, but... Ah! Down goes Nid. He's out of will already. Wow. He must have started with none. Oh, oh, ouch! Ooh, ouch! Definitely have some missing armors, but I'm gonna go for the attack. Hey, Corporal! How's it going? Oh, what the? Oh, I guess he is diagonal to him. Crap. I was only looking at one diagonal line. You are catching me at the end? The end of my, not the end of my stream, but the end of my time with Banner Saga. I think it has just really ticked me off, and I'm kind of done with it. Why is my attack so low? 7 strength. Oh no, 4 strength. I have 4 strength. This guy's got 7 strength. Oh, that's why. Well, gonna have to go for it. Just gotta get good. No, actually, it's not. It's not losing. It's not that I'm losing that's making me mad. I was actually really mad at losing characters, and like this fight's happening because one of the characters betrayed me, killed 2 characters in dialogue, like in narration, just killed them, including one of my favorites, and one that personally I didn't like as a character. I didn't care that much, but I was using him a lot in the fight. Just killed him. Dead. Alright, which one of these guys is next? You're down there. You're down there. You know what? Go ahead and... Someone else can handle you. Yeah! Yeah, it was just in the narration. It was like, you know, he's talking with you and he's like, I think it's time we split ways. And I was like, that's fine. I didn't really care. I didn't use you. You were always dying whenever I used you in combat, so go. And then it's like, he stabs you in the ribs. And then he goes off running, and suddenly his men that he brought with him all suddenly brandish their weapons, and before you know it, two of your party members are dead. Just dead. In dialogue. And I'm just like, I don't mind that, you know, I don't really mind that in stories sometimes characters die. I really don't mind that. But I did not enjoy that part. That part I didn't care for one bit. Yep, come take him out. Yep, that's it. Now he's gone down. 40% chance? Oh gosh, I don't even necessarily hit this guy. Well, let's break his armor then. Which one of these guys am I going to attack? I'm going to attack this guy. Get rid of some of that armor. Oh, he was next. Okay, that's all. And he's going to finish him off. Splat. Splat. And then he attacks again. He can't really do anything. Let's get rid of his armor. And 13 points of damage. Boom! So my plan is to just, like, I was just getting through the fight that happened right off that story, and then I'm going to switch to XCOM 2 for my 10th attempt. 10th. We have a wiener. Where's Alette? Shouts Ivor, tearing through the nearest bandit. But you're already hobbling into the deep woods where they disappeared, ignoring the battle raging behind you. In a haze of pain, you start to think you've lost their tracks. Then you hear Alette screaming in the distance, followed by silence. You tear through the trees. In a small clearing, Alette lies with her back against a tree. Her hands and her clothes are covered in blood. She stares vacantly ahead, unblinking. Beside her is the body of Onif. That's the guy who betrayed me. An arrow buried in his right eye, as if placed there by hand. She looks in your direction, and then at Onif. I killed him, she says. There was actually an achievement for getting through the game and having her never kill a human or a giant, but only the like machine enemies. They're not really machines either, but whatever they are. Alette, are you all right? You cringe as much from the pain as the appearance of Alette after her bloody struggle with Onif. No, I'm not hurt. I had no choice. Dad, your chest, you're bleeding. Suddenly she is at your side, putting pressure on the wound. I can fix this. Where's my needle? Odleif! Anyone! Odleif is dead, or Odleif. However the Nordics say that. Ivor, I found them. Just as your sight goes black, you see Ivor, and Alette standing over you. He's going to make it? Your eyes open to the sound of Alette's voice. Normally a wound like that? I only hope I did enough. I'll survive. Dad! Alette stops herself from hugging your bandaged chest, pulling your head to her instead. No, I'm kidding. The words come out easier than you expected. Odleif? It's a good thing Ivan was here. She's going to pull through, though it was a nasty wound. Okay, so he didn't kill her. He didn't kill her. We managed to kill most of those traitorous sons of bitches, and the rest fled into the woods. There were a lot of people I couldn't save. You did everything you could, Ivan. Nobody expects you to raise the dead. Ivan frowns deeply, putting a hand to his forehead. Why did Onif do this, Rook? He was talking to you right before it happened. He had been planning it all along. I think that much is clear. Ecker killed a good half-dozen of Onif's men by himself. Eckel killed a good half-dozen by himself. He told me Onif was running Frostfeller the whole time. Oh, really? He left Frostfeller behind when he saw a better opportunity. Guess that relationship is over. Eckel was always just the barking dog you put in the yard to find out who your enemies are. It was no accident Onif went after those of us from Skogir. He must have thought with us gone, he'd take the banner and the rest would fall in line. Or at worst, they'd take all the supplies for themselves and leave the rest as dredge bait. We have to be more careful. We can't just let anyone join the caravan anymore. We'll be more cautious. None of this changes the fact that Bellower is out there somewhere, following us. That swamp around Sogerhelm might buy us some time, but we've got to keep moving. Your body aches all over, but Ivor's right. The road calls. The caravan is already starting to pack up camp. Oh, dear. And this is where I'm going to stop it. Stop it! Stop it! I'm glad that Odleif is not dead. That is a weight off my chest, but I already tweeted out that I'm going to start XCOM. So, starting XCOM I think it is.